just watching the most famous people in our society grabbing at straws, hitting me up of like, how do I do this? When just 5 years ago, they had all the leverage, and now we forgot who they were or don't give a shit is fascinating. That is where you're at. I call it the high school girl rule. Top for me is how many people in this room, when they go to class or on campus, are in a place where they're headphones in, focused on their shit, given that you have the leverage right now, and the reality is the kids around you that wanna say what's up are gonna have the leverage in a decade. I think about this every day. I think about like, I always, it's funny, when I talk, I always think about, it's funny to have AJ here. By having a brother who's 11 years younger, I kind of got a lot of practice early to like spit wisdom or try to be a mentor. I think about what I would tell AJ if he was dramatically more athletic and was sitting in this room, and I would say like, yo bro, like, this is just the math around it, yet there's 100 people on campus right now who are gonna be the biggest CEOs or players in New York City in 7 years, and right now they're dying to take a selfie with you, but you have no time because you might be caught up that you have the leverage right now, and that's the biggest mistake. It's the biggest, I call it the high school girl rule, right? A lot of people didn't want to talk to certain girls in high school, but 6 years later they really want to talk to them, but they fucked up the leverage because they were a dick in high school. And I think about that a lot, and I think a lot of you are in that position right now. Please don't underestimate or take for granted. Obviously, if you're in this room, for the far majority of you, you had leverage in high school too from your athletics. And so you're used to that by now, whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years. That leverage is everything in society. It's crazy. I watch it every day. The whole social media thing, watching the biggest, most famous people in our society only 5 to 7 years ago be slow to Instagram because they thought they were fancy and they were celebrities, so they didn't go on, and they made fun of Instagram models, and they made fun of Instagram comedians, and they made fun of people, and now, where that is the currency, and they're not on it, just watching the most famous people in our society grabbing at straws, hitting me up of like, how do I do this? When just 5 years ago, they had all the leverage, and now we forgot who they were or don't give a shit is fascinating. That is where you're at. Right now, for a lot of you, this is the most leverage you will ever have. How you figure out how to use that to connect with people, which are the only leverage in actual life, is probably the biggest thing that I want to get across. That's it. Think about it so much.